suffer in the earth, man. And it says, and the remnant was slain with the sword, him that sat upon the horse. It says, and the remnant were slain with the sword of him that sat upon the horse, which sword proceeded out of his mouth, and all the fowls were filled with their flesh, man. So, hey, that remnant meaning what? That's the remnant of Esau, them, man. They're gonna be slain by Yahweh Shai, man, and the angels, man. And they're gonna be left for food, man. You know? That's why it's real important that you prepare your mind, man, and not to receive the microchip, man. Because they're gonna push it. They're gonna be pushing it on a mass scale. You know? This is Revelation 13 and 16. And he says, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. So when you call somebody to do something, you're actually preparing for them, right, to receive something. You're making preparations for them to receive something, right? And all meaning everyone, right? Small and great. No matter if they're the least man on the totem pole or they're the high man of authority on this planet. Rich and poor, free and bond. Don't matter if you out here walking around in these streets being free or the ones who are in the prison camps, man. A lot of them dudes got the chip now, man. They get out with the chip. That's why you see a lot of them have all those years and they wind up not doing all them years that they're given. It's possible they had that chip already.
It's funny.
It says to receive a mark in their right hand. And when you go into that word mark, it's karagma, man, which means a stake or a stamp or an incision, a stave, man. And that will be put in as it's the size of, that microchip will be the size of a grain of rice, man. You know? Inserted with the needle. You know? And it says in their right hand and in their forehead. Why? Because your right hand and your forehead holds all the heat. Be heat activated, man. You know, and once you take it, hey, and you know you didn't done wrong, ain't gonna be no trying to get a knife and cut it out. Because Esau gonna place some kind of they gonna place like a cyanide poison in it. When you try to take it out, they just gonna kill you, man. Just get rid of you, man. You know? And it's a penalty if you take that chip. And it says in verse 17, and that no man may buy or sell save he have the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So they're threatening you, saying you won't be able to buy you because a famine is going to be in the land at that time. A famine of the food, man, and water. So they're going to force you to take it. They're going to basically tell you, if you don't take it, if you take the chip, you will be able to eat. That's basically what it boils down to. But the Lord gave you specific instructions not to take that microchip, man. He gave you a penalty. If you take it, a penalty is going to come forth on you. This is Revelations 14, 9 and 10. It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High. Right? It says, which is poured out without mixture. And it says, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, man. What's that? Indignation. Indignation is righteous anger. You know? So he's gonna pour out that full strength of that cup. When you have an analogy, if you have wine that you make, right? And that thick part at the bottom, that's what's called the dregs. That's the strong part. You have to dilute it so you'll be able to drink it. The Lord says it's gonna be poured out without mixture. So this destruction is gonna be a strong and sore destruction, man. It says, the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone. Like I say, brimstone is sulfur, burning sulfur. You know? Why? Because the people continue in their idolatry, right? They're going to continue in their adulteries and their murderers. So you're going to drink a deep cup of this wrath, man. Yahushua and the angels are getting ready to inflict great punishment. Because you have been partakers in these sins of Babylon. So Yahushua, these angels get ready to give you a stiff drink of punishment, man. You know? So you must receive her plagues, man. It says fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. It says, and the smoke of her torment extended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name, they have no rest day nor night, because what? We're gonna have them in captivity, man. It's gonna be no rest for them, man. They're gonna be in slavery, man, when they come back from this thermonuclear destruction. Thus said the Lord, thus said the Bible, man. A sore slavery is in store for Esau and these other nations. Esau, you're gonna get the worst end of it, because at the end of it, we're gonna totally burn you up. You know? We're gonna totally burn you up, man. This is Obadiah. We're gonna totally burn you up, man. Why? Obadiah 10, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. That's the first part. That's why the Lord's gonna cut you off, man. Because the violence you committed against Jacob, man. It's ongoing. In Zechariah 11, it said you forward the affliction, man. You were the Lord's whooping stick, pursuing the Psalms, like 17. But you overdid it, man. So your punishment is gonna be great, man. It's Obadiah 18. It says in 17, it says, but upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance. Right? It says, upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, right? Meaning salvation. And there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. Right? We're going to possess all their possessions, man. Even the land, man. It says, and the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble. And they shall kindle in them and devour them, and they shall not be any more remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord Yahweh have spoken it. Right here in Obadiah, he's telling you, it's going to be a total annihilation for the nation of Edom, man. Esau and his children, they're going to be totally wiped out. A certain period of time, you're going to serve slavery for 1,000 years, and then at the end of that 1,000 years, man, the Lord is going to have us annihilate you, man. Just take you away, man. We won't see no more red people no more. These Edomite looking people. It's going to go back to different shades of brown, man. You know? And are they going to be wicked? Pretty much they're going to be wicked. You have a lot of them going to be wicked. But they're gonna understand, they're gonna know that being under the Israelites is gonna be a good captivity, man.